hobbies is studying blocks of earth. And last night I sat down and I had a look at 19 Croton, and it's unsurprising that there are so many people here. Because as blocks of earth go, this is about as good as it gets. One neighbour to the rear, and I've met her, and she's been here for 16 years. I've been trying to negotiate rates for her son to mow your lawn. So if those of you like Dave are not into mowing grass, you might have a little earner out the back. 874 square metres of earth. Only encumbrance by a small easement to the rear, which is set within the setback. I then studied the property and realised that there's the ability to build 7 metres to the front. You don't have the inconvenience of neighbours here or here putting in pesky complaints if you try to develop the block. And a 46 metre northern boundary all through here. No regulated trees here, oh no. We like earth. And you should too. If you're lucky enough to own this today, in this tightly held loop street, you'll be able to extend outwards and upwards to the front. It's great earth. I wish you all the very best in your endeavours. My job is to simply oversee proceedings, compliment the very good work of Kath Halloran. She would have provided you all the necessary paperwork over the last 3 or 4 weeks. I know some of you have asked for flexible settlement terms. Those requests will be honoured up to 42 days. Everyone happy with that? Yes?
They're a noisy crowd.
Good. Like it. We know that there are some bidders here that are bidding on what we call part deposits or deposit by instalments. We take those smaller amounts today. They're enshrined in the Law Society agreement called Section 52s. We'll take those, but please note that there's 10% at risk. Everyone happy with that? Gold. All the inclusions that have been stated, well, they'll stay. The goods and chattels. David, who has been here his entire life, he will not stay. Okay, this has been his games room. He has weird hobbies as well. He's happy for me to tell you about that. He's got every sort of figurine and starcraft that you could have. I don't think he studies blocks of earth, but this has been his home for his entire life, and he's loved living here. And he wishes you all the very best, so does Anne. Now, it's an auction, only one of you can win. We've got no phone bidders. Everyone cool with that? There's no proxy bidders, none of that. We've got 8 registrations. So I like my auctions to be fair and everyone have a fair go. Under that basis, I'll just run through some of the key rules of auction here in the ACT. And if you get nervous or need me to help, just give me a wave and I'll go and have a yarn. There is no pressure. As the auctioneer, I may determine the amount by which the bidding will advance. I will probably do that in the auction. I won't reject a bid, I'll just suggest the amount that it should be. I can withdraw the property at any time. That's unlikely. They've been here 20 years. They want to get on with it. She's bought a unit over in a retirement village. Her intentions are clear. I can refer a bid to Anne. I can use a vendor bid as I've explained. Really, the only key rule to know is you've got to be in front at the end. That deals with all the auction. Any questions that you've got, just ask me. Well, you know, it's 874 square metres of earth. It's about 1/4 of an acre in the old measurements. 115 square metres. It's a well-built beauty, red brick. All the necessary approvals have been granted. It's really now up to you to take ownership. So, thank you for that drum beat. Was that the drum
Drum roll.
Good. So for those of you that want to get us underway, an opening bid or opening start in your hands. Let's get us started here at 19 Croton on the untied United States Day of Independence. Become independent of a landlord. Do that. Build a second one out here if you want. Who gets us started? Don't be frightened.
400 here.
Okay, you wouldn't go 425, would you?
No, we'll go for it.
Oh, good, okay. I was trained to ask the question. Will we move north the next increment there at 425 through here with bidder number 7 at Block 1, Section 5. Thank you, sir. Respond at 450. Okay, 475, sir. Then you get a 500. Okay, at some point. He's 475. He holds the bid. 25's the call if you will. I'm not going to call it down now. Tell you what, go 12 and a half. Yep. Half of what I'm asking for. Okay, 475. I bid once now at 475. Thank you, sir. And for 525, sir?
500 here.
I've got that. Yep, 525, sir. Thank you. Respond at 550 if you will. 550, he says, sir, respond in 25s. I tell you what, I've looked 520. Would you go 12 and a half? 62 and a half. 562 and a half. I bid once at 550 with bid number 3. I bid twice. Mere 12 and a half, sir. Good strategy, sir. You've got them on the run. Now, I'm going to let you know that we're selling. Anne and David's reign of some 20 years comes to its conclusion. We've just got to figure out who the owners are. We've only had 3 active bidders at this point. 555, sir. Stay in the 25s or something a little bit smaller. How about 12 and a half? We're at 555 here with bidder number 13. I bid once now at 555s. All the 5s. Twice. Mere 2 and a half, sir. You had it for a short time. Thank you. At 557 and a half with bidder number 3 through here. Another 5? Yes? Makes sense. 562 and a half. You got that?
Yeah.
Good. 562 and a half. Now, sir, have I used the line that it is mandatory that you change your mind once at my auctions? Has it? Well, you know what Winston Churchill says? That if you don't change your mind, you can't change anything. Mere thousands, sir. It's $30 a year in interest. I don't want you to leave here saying I wasn't enthusiastic enough. We're at 562 and a half. We look for a mere 1,000 here. Through here. 874 square metres of the best of earth that Rivett can offer. Fair warning, I bid once. Happy to take the mere 1,000. I bid twice at 562 and 5. It's good value, it's less than 700 a metre in my math. Third, and we sell. Permission to sell, sir, who opened? Happy for me to sell through here. Another 500. Let's give it a crack. You sure? All right. Well, Croton might have a new owner. I'll take late bids. Third, final, we sell, and a big round of applause and a happy welcome. We are selling, we are selling, we are sold. Goodbye. Hey, on behalf of the team of Upside and the ubiquitous Kath Halloran, we thank you so much. If you've got interest in selling in the neighbourhood, she's got plenty of buyers here. We wish you all the very best on behalf of Anne and Dave. Have a great day of independence. Thank you.